Let me tell you about this girl, maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brian Sugar. See, we been making love constantly, that's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I be kissing when I'm kissing what I'm missing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe, I guess high off your love, I don't know how to behave.
A piece of what I'm reading this morning to you guys so you can understand the words that I read early in the morning. Who shall conquer this world and the world of death with all of its gods? Who shall discover the shining way of the law? You shall, even as the man who seeks flowers finds the most beautiful and the most rarest. It goes into detail a little bit more, saying desire never crosses the path of the virtuous and wakeful man. Their brightness sets them free. How sweetly the lotus grows in the litter of the wayside. Its pure fragrance delights the heart. Follow the awakened, and from among the blind, the light of your wisdom will shine out purely. I like to read these in the morning so it kind of sets my mind for the rest of the day. That way I can set clear intentions about the life I want to live and how I want to move. This is my journal. Writing down my thoughts early in the morning helps me start the day with a clear mind. It's not something that I will ever stop doing. I love morning pages. I think everybody should do morning pages. Today we have a lot of tasks that we need to handle. I say that in every video, but today is gonna be super busy. There is a storm that is headed this way to the southern United States, so I'm just preparing the best way possible. That way I don't have to run any errands over this weekend and I can just handle everything today. Every single one of my mail club orders, I wrote a handwritten letter. I'm not gonna do this moving forward, but these are my first patrons, so I really wanted to show them that they were special. I also wanted to talk to you guys about manifestation and the laws of the universe and what's just been going on in my head. I just finished this book right here. The Game of Life and How to Play. In here, it talks about the laws of the universe and how you should maneuver life. And that's something I really want to talk to you guys about later in this video. So stay tuned, keep on watching. I will recap this book. For some reason, I feel like I'm in such a rush this morning to get this done, so I'm just trying to slow down, breathe through it. This is my post office bag. I did get this from the thrift shop. I get everything from the thrift shop. I don't know. Just love me a good bag. I'll see you guys at USPS. So I've been hearing a lot about a personal curriculum for yourself, and it's something that I've always thought was such a good idea. Anything that helps me better myself and find more organization in my life, I'm so down for. I'm definitely down to try. The times where I'm gonna be staying inside the house, I wanna always have something to do and kind of lean into my boredom. All I did was kind of document my thoughts, write things down, and put charts inside a Google Sheet. It's nothing fancy. My goal is to be more transparent this year and just show you guys how I'm managing my time and also balancing a family and getting everything done that I need to get done. The first thing is my rising ritual, which is going to be a 2-hour block of just me in my zone and focusing on myself. The idea of my affirmations and daily intentions is going to be centered around the Noble Eightfold Path. The right understanding, right intentions, right speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. That way, if I pick 1 to 3 of these things every morning to focus on, I will be moving throughout the day with the right intentions on my mind, if that makes sense. A lot of the subjects in my life are things that I find interesting and that I want to study further. For me, the first subject is the rising ritual. Then it's going to be French, practicing playing the lyre, which is a musical harp instrument studying art history, practicing deep reading, so reading more on a deeper level, picking up a book and setting aside time for myself to actually dive into the book. Painting, obviously, spending 3 to 4 hours, half the day painting, because that is like my main focus right now. Working my sketchbook, I want to fill up my sketchbook, so that's going to be its own subject. Substack writing, I have a Substack where I write a lot of blogs and things like that, but I want it to be more personal. I want to be more consistent with it, at least 2 times a week. And then lastly, exercise and yoga. So that encompasses going outside for walks, going to the gym, going to my yoga class, things like that. So last thing I'll say is I do want to put this inside my bullet journal. I want to put everything I'm working on this year inside this journal. So that way at the end of the year, I can go ahead and reflect and look over my whole entire year, and it's all here creatively. So I'm gonna go ahead and print out my schedule, glue it and paste it inside my book, and I will be back and show you guys what it looks like, and if I'm satisfied with it or not, you'll find out. It's starting to get super late. I'm trying to wrap this up right now. Every single time I glue things inside this journal, it takes a bit more time, so I'm sorry about that. I glued them together, but they're not super flat. You can tell that they're buckling a bit. We're gonna fix that by flattening them out. These are the gouache sets that I use. This one is dried out. It's so dry, so I had to buy a new one. This is my gouache set that I'm gonna be using for this video. I got this on Amazon. I would recommend this one. I love Himi gouache. I just got done reading a book. This is called The Game of Life and How to Play It. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I feel like right now is the perfect time to recap what I learned and what I'm going to be applying to my own life. All the universal thoughts that they talk about in the book, I'm going to read aloud and just go over the notes that I took. I love to annotate my books and also to take notes on the side. One of the stories in the book is about a woman who is very superstitious of walking under a ladder, and she ended up not having to walk under the ladder once she stopped resisting it. So the law of non-resistance just says once you stop resisting a problem, there is no problem to resist and there's no problem to face. You don't have to fight the current, and then there's no current to fight. The next one is the law of opulence, which is just a feeling. It's a feeling that you're supposed to have of being rich, luxurious, like everything the universe has for you has already came and you are abundant. Law of opulence makes it so you operate on that frequency so you receive everything that you're already manifesting. This next one is the law of order. The law of order is just saying things need to be put in order in your life if you want order in your life. It's saying you cannot be moving in life in this messy space thinking that things are gonna get better for yourself. If your life isn't in order, how do you expect things to be in order for yourself? So things that have been going really good for me is focusing on the law of prosperity and non-resistance. Everything that's been happening to me, I've been letting it happen. People coming in my life, I let them come in. The people who go, I let them go. I've been trying not to let the law of karma scare me as much as it used to. When I was growing up, the law of karma really got to me and it made me like walk on eggshells around everyone. I didn't know when it was my time. Sounds so crazy, but I didn't know when it was my time to get my bad karma. I didn't know if I did anything like that was necessarily bad enough to get bad karma. As I've been living my life differently and I've been in a happy space of mind and I've been doing more positive things, I necessarily haven't been scared of the law of karma because everything that's been coming to me has been decent. It's been good, so there's nothing for me to be scared of. Thank you guys for listening. I am going to head to bed. Today is a new day. It's Monday. I woke up at 7:40. I'm just now getting my day started at 8 o'clock this morning. I kind of wanted to record me using my personal curriculum so people can see how it works in my life. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm actually looking at my schedule that I made the other day, just looking at what I need to do today. My goal right now is to finish 2 books this month, which probably isn't a lot, but with the time I have allocated and all the things I want to do, 2 books is some sort of progress. And then I have sketchbook work for an hour. This is what I was most excited about when I fell asleep last night. I feel like the last painting I just did was so hideous, so I just want to redeem myself with some sketchbook work. Something that's soft and simple and I don't have to spend a whole bunch of time on. We're definitely going to be working in our sketchbook today. Just a couple of reference photos. It's like outside. It is definitely snowing still. It is super cold. I was gonna try and walk that way, but I will slip and fall. It is so cold out here. It's so cold. You can hear things cracking. Like, it's just a mess. Look how beautiful it is though. I was gonna go outside and show you guys how cold it is, but there's literally no way I can even walk out there. There's so much ice. I really wonder how long it's gonna be like this because I have things I wanted to do. I'm glad I sent my mailing club stuff out though before the storm hit because there was no way I was gonna go out today. Literally nothing more satisfying than a perfectly cut avocado. So perfect. So much sugar. This is my bag where I keep all my books. I like to go upstairs and downstairs and bring all my books with me, and I just feel like I don't have enough space, so having a designated bag with all my books feels a bit special. I got this bag in my last video at the thrift shop. It's such a big bag and it holds so much in it. Right here I have some conjugation cards because when I was taking French class, we usually had to write our own conjugation cards. And while it was fun and I did learn a lot, I did not want to go through that for every single word. To give this today's card, then we're gonna hop into my basic French textbook. I also did pair it with this book, the complete French grammar one. I think with reading French, I don't have that much of a problem. I think it's mainly speaking. So we're gonna do French practice with speaking and listening every single time that I have to sit down and study. Donnez-moi ça. Tu me passes ça. Tu me passes ça. Je suis
Arrivé
au mon réveil n'est pas sonné et ma voiture n'est pas démarrée.
Je suis arrivé au travail avec 1 heure de retard.
Je suis arrivé au travail.
Qu'est-ce que ça donne? Excusez-moi, monsieur, je parlais à l'instant à un petit écolier du genre bébé espiègle. Il est...
And manger is what? The third group. Aller is